Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing the first episode of Naruto. So let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into it. So just to keep things clear for everyone, this is going to be a full summary of the episode because there are some major spoilers. If you have not seen the episode, don't click on this video until you've seen it. Now, with that out of the way, let's get into the summary. The episode starts off with Team 7 on their way to the Wave Country mission, which they received from Tazuna, who is apparently a famous bridge builder. They're currently traveling by boat, but they're in the middle of a storm and Team 7 is worried about making it to the Wave Country on time. All of a sudden, the boat is shaken violently as they're hit by large waves. Sasuke stands up and notices that the waves are being created by a giant sea monster. The monster emerges from the water and attacks the boat, causing it to sink. The team panics at first, but then uses their ninja skills to save themselves. Sasuke creates a water dragon to protect himself and Naruto. Sakura finds a big log and uses it as a flotation device. The monster tries to attack them again, but Kakashi stops it with his signature move, the Chidori. The team regroups after the monster swims away, and Kakashi tells them to focus on getting to land before nightfall. As soon as they do, they'll be safe. When they finally reach land, they collapse onto the beach, exhausted and wet. Kakashi then tells them to use a jutsu to dry themselves off, but Naruto can't remember what it's called and ends up accidentally transforming into a monkey instead. While this is happening, Kakashi senses danger and tells them to hide. As they run away, they notice that the man they saved earlier is waiting for them with a huge smile. He reveals that he was the one who summoned the sea monster to attack them, and his name is Zabuza Momochi. Zabuza then reveals that he is a missing nin from the hidden Mist village, and that he was hired by Gato to kill them all. Gato is apparently a rich businessman who wants to take over the Wave Country so he can make it into a prosperous nation. Zabuza throws a kunai at them, but Kakashi blocks it with his katana. This starts a fight between the two. Kakashi fights with his signature moves, the Chidori and the Raikiri, and Zabuza counters with his swordsmanship. The two seem evenly matched at first, but then Zabuza reveals his true power, the 7 swords of the mist. As soon as he unsheaths his sword, he gains the upper hand and knocks Kakashi out cold. After seeing their sensei fall, Naruto becomes enraged and charges at Zabuza. Zabuza easily knocks him back, though, and prepares to finish him off. That is until Inari comes and stops him. Inari apologizes to Naruto for not telling him earlier, but he says that he couldn't have done anything anyway. Inari then reveals the reason why they came to the Wave Country in the first place. It was because Tazuna wanted to build a bridge to connect the island to the mainland. This would allow trade to flow freely and make the country prosperous. But Gato didn't like this idea, so he sent Zabuza to kill Tazuna and his friends. Zabuza tells Inari that he's too late, but Inari says that he has something that will change everything. As he opens his hands, we see that he is holding 2 bombs. Inari says that if he can't save his village, then no one will. Inari leaps forward and throws both bombs at Zabuza. But before either of them can do anything, Naruto stops the attack with a shadow clone. Naruto then tells Inari that he doesn't have to do this alone and that they can defeat Zabuza together. Inari hesitates for a moment but then agrees to team up with Naruto. The two charge at Zabuza, but he easily dodges both of their attacks. Just when it seems like he's going to counterattack, though, Tazuna steps in front of them and takes the hit for Naruto. Everyone is shocked to see that Tazuna is actually a skilled taijutsu user. He takes down multiple enemies at once and even manages to damage Zabuza's arm. Zabuza, though, is still too powerful for him and knocks him out cold. As he's about to finish him off, Naruto stops him once again. This time, Naruto uses the Rasengan, but Zabuza simply slashes it away. Zabuza tells Naruto that he's impressed with his power, but says that it's not enough to beat him. He then begins to surround himself with water, preparing to perform his ultimate technique. Naruto refuses to give up, though, and uses the sexy jutsu on Zabuza. The technique works, and Zabuza gets distracted long enough for Naruto to perform the Rasengan once again. Naruto leaps into the air and slams the Rasengan into Zabuza, knocking him out cold. The other members of Team 7 regroup with them, and are shocked to see that the mission is already finished. Kakashi tells Naruto that while he did a great job, he shouldn't use such a powerful technique unless he's sure he can control it. Naruto apologizes for nearly blowing himself up, but Kakashi says that it's fine. The only important thing is that they completed the mission. Later, after the fight is over, Inari comes and thanks Naruto for helping him save his village. Inari had previously attempted to take Zabuza's life, but failed. Instead, he ended up knocking himself out and being taken in by the enemy. Naruto tells him that it's not his fault and that he should never blame himself for trying to protect others. Inari responds by thanking Naruto for saving him and the rest of the villagers. The two share a moment before saying goodbye. As Team 7 is preparing to leave, Tazuna thanks them for saving his life and the lives of his friends. He also gives Naruto a small pouch as a reward for defeating Zabuza. When they reach the edge of the village, they notice a familiar figure standing there. It's Zabuza, who had been revived by his partner, Haku. The two had come to finish what Zabuza started, but they're interrupted by the arrival of Team 8 and Team 10. The episode ends with all three teams standing back to back, ready to fight, and that's the end of Episode 1 of Naruto. I hope you enjoyed the summary. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.